Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at, and later we'll be showing you how to install, this Optronics Thin Line Series clearance or side marker light. This is going to be a really nice upgrade to some old halogen lights if you're looking to make the switch to LED, and this particular kit is going to make it very easy to replace lights down the line should they become damaged due to some flying road debris or something. But let's check it out. Now LED is great because it's going to draw less power, it's going to put out more light, and it's going to last up to 50 times longer than their halogen counterparts. This one is a huge upgrade from the lights that were already on this trailer, and they're going to last much longer and just give us better visibility, especially when driving at night. Now that polycarbonate lens on the outside is impact resistant, but should something happen down the road where, say, a rock flies up going down the highway or someone runs into this and breaks the light, I know I mentioned earlier it's very easy to swap with this base. To do that, all you'll need is a trim panel tool or something to pop the tabs out on the outside edge. And sometimes, if you can't get one side, it's a little easier to get the other side going and just pull the light out. It's just going to be a simple 2-pin connector that just plugs right in. And the base is the thing that we really need to focus on wiring. It grounds through the mounting hardware and just gives you one power wire to get power. The light itself is going to be sonically sealed, so if you do find yourself in and around water, this will hold up just fine. But if you're curious to see what the installation looks like for that base, follow along and we'll show you how we got it installed. For us today, we're just replacing our old base with a new one that won't be fully hardwired, so if we ever needed to swap the light in the future, it's just a simple plug and play installation. But it's going to start off just by us removing that old light using something like a trim panel tool to unclip the light from the base. This can be a little tricky sometimes if it's been on there for a while, but once you get that popped loose, you can kind of pull some of the wiring out to give us a little bit more slack. And we've got 2 different screws holding this in, so I'll just undo the base first with my square bit that I have on one side. And then just pop that bit out for the screw on the other side. With all that undone though, I want to just take a look at the back of my light. And I can see that the red wire going into the light is on the positive side, so that's my power wire. And the black ground wire we're not going to need anymore since our new base just grounds by screwing into the trailer. So I'll just make sure I remember that. And I'm going to cut those wires both loose, leaving myself a fair amount of slack to work with. I'll strip back the end on my power wire here. And I'm going to just tape off and put the black wire just into the trailer where I'll disconnect my old ground. Since this wire isn't needed anymore, you can really approach this however you want to. If you wanted to just go in and disconnect the ground, you could. If you wanted to just leave this taped up, you could do that too. It's just going to mean a little bit more wire mess left inside the trailer. We'll just pop that in. And for our power wire, we can just twist the ends together here, and we can attach our butt connector. We're going to do that with our smaller heat shrink butt connector here. That way the connection is nice and watertight. Feed that end in, crimp it on, and just quickly tug on it to make sure that we got a nice firm connection. The new base we're using today has a bullet connector on the end, but we don't need that. We're just going to be utilizing that butt connector, so I'll clip it off and strip the end back, attach the wire end into the butt connector there and crimping it down, same as we did before. And we'll just apply a bit of heat to shrink down that connection, and it's going to help us shrink this down so we can fit it back through the hole that's already on our trailer for our wiring to pass through. With that shrunk down, it's a lot easier for me to just route this into the trailer where it'll be tucked up out of the way. And I'm just going to figure out a good way to secure this excess wire. There's kind of a channel in the back here so you can get it nice and flush, and hold it up to the side of our trailer where we want to mount it. I'm going to try to match it up exactly where it was before and put my new hardware in, lining it up with the existing holes. Now at this point, it's just a matter of plugging it in, and I'd suggest going back through with some silicone to seal this up. But today, this was just our look at this Optronics Thin Line LED clearance or side marker light. My name's Aiden, and thanks for watching.